Father God?
Yes.
But did you know that Jesus had a very special name for God?
Dad.
That's exactly right. Actually, it's translated more like Daddy. Now, Jesus was a kind of guy's guy, right? You know,
Yeah.
he's kind of guy's guy. And he was an adult guy's guy, right? 33 years old.
What?
And yet he called, when he was in the garden praying, he called on God in a very different way. He didn't call on God the Father, he called on God Abba, which means Daddy. Yeah. Yeah. It's different. You know, adults say that anybody can be a father, but it takes somebody really special to be a daddy. And the reason I think that Jesus called God Daddy was because God didn't just make Jesus. God actually spent time with Jesus.
All the time.
All the time. That's right. And God does that exactly for us too. Yeah, you're right. God does that for all of us. Now, I have kind of a sad story to tell you. I have kind of a sad story to tell you. My father was not a happy guy. He was not a happy guy. And he was kind of around, but he really wasn't a daddy to me. So I have guys in my life that are more like a daddy to me. A couple of them are in this room, actually. But one of them, his name is Everett, and he lives in a town about 6 hours from here. And he and I, we don't agree on pretty much anything. But he's always supportive of me. I can ask him advice. He's essentially a daddy that I never had. So today, when we celebrate Daddy's Day, when we celebrate Father's Day, we're not just celebrating the guy who gave birth to us.
Okay.
Right? Thank you. And we're not just celebrating the guy who hangs with us and takes us to the park and does all the daddy stuff. We're also celebrating all of the men in our lives today. Every single one of them. Because you see all these guys out here?
Yeah.
All these guys, they can make as much difference in our lives as anybody else. So these cups that the kids made, they're cute. They say Dad on them. And my word to all of you is that one of these is going to end up in the hands of every man in this room. And whether you are an actual father or not, whether you are a grandfather or not, we don't care. Because you matter to us. Each one of you have gifts that matter. And you have nurtured people. You have nurtured people, and it has meant so much. So, you guys want to help me pass these out?